You know what's absolutely wild? Right now, someone on Instagram is posting about their blessed morning routine while having a full-blown panic attack in their bathroom. And you're scrolling through their feed thinking you're the broken one. Because your life doesn't look like a Pinterest board curated by a motivational speaker on cocaine. Quick question before we dive in. How many times this week have you felt like you weren't positive enough? Drop a number in the comments. I'm genuinely curious if I'm alone in this. Welcome to the positivity trap. And trust me, you're already caught in it. Here's the thing nobody wants to admit. Instagram has convinced us that feeling negative emotions is basically a character flaw. Sad. Just manifest better vibes. Anxious. You're not journaling enough. Depressed? Have you tried? Gratitude? And the psychological damage? It's real. Studies show that constant exposure to toxic positivity increases anxiety and depression by 27%. 27%. That's not just a bad day. That's a mental health crisis wrapped in a rose gold Instagram filter. But here's what makes this truly insidious. We've been conditioned to perform happiness like it's our second job. And when we can't keep up the act, we don't blame the system. We blame ourselves. Sound familiar? Seriously, hit the like button if that just hit a little too close to home. Today, we're ripping apart this pretty little lie piece by piece. I'm going to show you exactly how the positivity culture on Instagram is weaponized against your mental health, why your brain falls for it every single time, and most importantly, how to break free without becoming a cynical hermit who yells at clouds. By the end of this video, you'll understand the psychological mechanisms behind toxic positivity, recognize when you're being manipulated, and have practical tools to protect your mental space. Stick around to minute 9 because that's where I'm dropping the strategy that literally changed how I use Instagram. And it takes less than 10 minutes to implement. Because here's the truth. Real happiness doesn't require a filter. But real awareness? That's your ticket out. Let's go. Number 1. The performance economy. Instagram isn't a photo-sharing app anymore. It's a performance platform where your mental health is the currency and engagement is the drug. Let me paint you a picture. There's this woman named Sarah. Real person, real story. Mid-30s, decent job, loving family. She posted a selfie with the caption, "Honestly struggling today. Feeling overwhelmed and just need to process some heavy stuff." Guess how many likes she got? 14. 14 measly likes from her 847 followers. 2 days later, she posts a sunset photo with "Grateful for this moment. Choose joy." And boom, 312 likes, 47 comments, and 3 people she hasn't talked to in years sliding into her DMs saying, "You're such an inspiration." Hold up, have you ever posted something real and gotten crickets? But then posted something generic and gotten flooded with likes? Type guilty if this is you. I want to see how widespread this actually is. What did Sarah learn? That authenticity gets you ignored, but performance gets you validation. And here's where your brain betrays you. Dopamine doesn't care about authenticity. It cares about rewards. Those likes, those comments, those little heart icons, they trigger the same neural pathways as gambling. Literally. The same circuits that make people pull slot machine levers until they're broke are making you curate your life like it's a museum exhibit titled, "Look how well I'm doing." But the cost? Oh, the cost is brutal. Researchers at the University of Pennsylvania found that people who spend more than 30 minutes daily on Instagram report significantly higher rates of depression and loneliness. Not correlation, causation. The more you perform positivity, the worse you actually feel. It's like wearing a smile mask so long that your real face forgets how to express anything else. And when you finally take it off, the reflection is terrifying. Before we move on, quick favor. If you're finding this valuable, tap that subscribe button. We're building a community of people who are done with the fake stuff, and I don't want you to miss what's coming next. Number 2, the comparison carousel. Okay, so you think you understand the trap now. But hold on. Because what I'm about to show you is going to make you physically uncomfortable. And if you've ever looked at someone's Instagram and thought, "What's wrong with me?" this next part is going to piss you off. Here's something that happened just last month that nobody's talking about. A fitness influencer with 2.3 million followers posted this raw, unfiltered gym selfie. Within hours, a Reddit thread exposed the truth. That photo, shot by a professional photographer with a $6,000 camera, 3 hours of natural lighting setup, and the influencer had been fasting for 36 hours to look lean. But here's the part that'll make your blood boil. The caption said, "Just a quick morning workout. No excuses, guys." That's what you're comparing yourself to. A lie so carefully crafted it has a production budget. And your brain, let me tell you exactly what it's doing to you right now. Here's a story that'll hit home. Remember the Instagram influencer Asina O'Neil? In 2015, she had over 600,000 followers, brand deals, the whole package. Then she quit Instagram and revealed the truth behind her posts. That candid beach photo where she looked effortlessly beautiful took over 100 shots. She hadn't eaten that day to look thinner. And she was crying from stress right before and after the shoot. But what did we see? Just another beach day. Feeling blessed. Now multiply that by every account you follow. Every perfect morning routine. Every impromptu workout session. Every casual outfit that actually took 45 minutes to style. You're comparing your real, messy, complicated life to carefully constructed fiction. It's like watching a Marvel movie and feeling bad that you can't fly. Real talk. What's the one account that makes you feel the worst about yourself? You don't have to name names, just comment that one account, so I know I'm not the only one. But here's the twisted part. Even when people know this intellectually, they can't stop the emotional damage. It's called the knowledge-behavior gap, and it's why you can read a caption that says no filter, while looking at a face that's clearly been airbrushed into another dimension and still feel inadequate. A 2023 study from MIT found that even when participants were explicitly told that Instagram images were heavily edited, their self-esteem still dropped after viewing them. Your logical brain knows it's fake, but your emotional brain, it's screaming, "Why don't you look like that? What's wrong with you?" Nothing. Nothing is wrong with you. What's wrong is the system designed to make you feel broken. So you'll keep scrolling for that temporary hit of, maybe if I just buy this product, follow this routine, adopt this mindset, then I'll be happy too. Okay, pause. I need you to do something right now. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. I'm serious, just 3 seconds. Notice how you're feeling in this exact moment. Not how you wish you felt. Not how you think you should feel. How you actually feel. Done. Drop one word in the comments describing what you felt. No judgment, just truth. All right, back to it. Number 3, the toxic positivity industrial complex. All right, you did the exercise. You felt something real for 3 seconds. Now let me show you who doesn't want you to feel that way. Last week, I went down a rabbit hole that actually made me sick to my stomach. I started clicking on those mental health accounts you see everywhere. You know the ones. Pastel colors, inspirational quotes, healing journeys. I found one account with 800,000 followers posting daily affirmations. Seems harmless, right? I clicked their link. It led to a $997 Manifest Your Best Life course. Then I found their second account. $447 for a gratitude transformation guide. Then a third account. Monthly subscription, $67 for daily positivity coaching. I did the math. If just 1% of their followers bought one thing, that's $7.90 million. From telling people to just think positive. And that's one account. The entire wellness industry? $4.5 trillion. That's trillion with a T. They're not helping you heal. They're farming your pain for profit. And the craziest part? They've convinced you that you're the problem for not getting better. And every gratitude journal, every manifestation course, every good vibes only yoga retreat is selling you the same lie. That if you just think positively enough, your life will magically improve. Spoiler alert, it won't. Let me tell you about Mark. He's a real guy who came to this realization the hard way. Mark lost his job during the pandemic. Instead of dealing with the very real grief and fear, he dove headfirst into Instagram's positivity culture. He started every day with affirmations. He journaled his gratitude. He posted inspirational quotes. He manifested and visualized and chose joy until he was blue in the face. And 6 months later, he was more depressed, more anxious, and now carrying an extra layer of shame because clearly he wasn't doing positivity right. Because if the universe gives you what you focus on, and he was focusing on positivity, why was his life still falling apart? Have you ever felt guilty for feeling bad? Like your negative emotions meant you were failing at life? Comment me, because I want Mark to know he's not alone. Here's the truth that Instagram will never tell you. Negative emotions aren't bugs in your psychological system. They're features. Sadness tells you something matters. Anger tells you a boundary's been violated. Fear tells you to pay attention. Anxiety tells you to prepare. These emotions aren't defects to be Instagram filtered away. They're information. But toxic positivity says, just get over it. Choose happiness. Your vibe attracts your tribe. It's spiritual gaslighting disguised as self-care. A landmark study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who accept their negative emotions without judgment experience better mental health outcomes than those who try to suppress or eliminate them. Read that again. Accepting your bad feelings makes you healthier than trying to force yourself to be positive. But that doesn't sell gratitude journals, does it? And this is exactly why what I'm about to share next is so crucial. Stay with me. Number 4, breaking free. All right, enough diagnosis. Let's talk solutions. This is the part one promised you at the beginning, the stuff that actually works. First, curate your feed like your mental health depends on it, because it does. Unfollow anyone who makes you feel inadequate. I don't care if it's your cousin, your coworker, or your favorite celebrity. If scrolling past their content makes you feel less than, they've got to go. Your mental space is not a democracy. I want you to unfollow 3 accounts right after this video. Not later. Not tomorrow. Today. Come back and comment done. When you've done it, I'm serious about this. Second, practice what I call reality anchoring. Every time you see a post that triggers comparison, ask yourself 3 questions. 1. What am I not seeing in this image? 2. What struggle might be behind this smile? 3. Would I actually want this life, or just this moment? This isn't about being cynical. It's about being realistic. Third, create negativity safe zones. And this one literally saved my relationship. Here's what I mean. 2 months ago, my girlfriend and I were fighting constantly. She'd come home stressed from work, and I'd hit her with, "But what are you grateful for today? Let's focus on the positive." Yeah, I was that guy. One night, she snapped, "I don't need you to fix my feelings. I need you to let me have them." That hit different. So we tried something radical. Every evening at 7 p.m., we have complaint hour. No solutions. No silver linings. No at least. Statements. Just pure, unfiltered venting. Guess what happened? She actually recovered from bad moods faster. The research backs this up. People who allow themselves designated time to feel bad bounce back 30% quicker than those who suppress emotions. But here's what shocked me. Our relationship got better. Because I stopped treating her feelings like problems to solve. So here's your action step. Pick one time and one place where negative emotions are allowed. No judgment. No fixing. Just feeling. What would your safe zone be? Your car? Your journal? A specific friend? Comment it below. Maybe you'll inspire someone else. Because here's the thing nobody tells you. What would your negativity safe zone be? Your car? Your journal? A specific friend? Comment it below. Maybe you'll inspire someone else. Fourth, post your truth, not your brand. Share the messy stuff. Share the failures. Share the "I'm not okay today" moments. You'll lose followers. Good. You don't need an audience. You need connection. And here's what's magical. When you start being real, you give other people permission to be real too. Suddenly, your comment section becomes a place of actual human connection instead of a performative positivity echo chamber. Quick reality check. Smash that like button if you're actually going to try one of these strategies. I want to know who's serious about this. Number 5, the real path forward. Okay, so you've unfollowed the toxic accounts, your reality anchoring. You've got your safe zones. But there's one question nobody's asking that changes everything. And if you get this wrong, all those strategies won't matter. Ready? Here it is. What if the problem isn't Instagram? It's how you're using your brain while you're on Instagram. Let me show you what I mean with something that happened yesterday. I was scrolling, saw a friend's vacation photos, gorgeous beach, perfect sunset, living my best life caption. And I felt that familiar pang of must be nice. But then I caught myself and asked, do I actually want to be her right now? Or do I just want this one moment she captured? And I realized, I don't want her life. She's going through a brutal divorce. She's estranged from her sister. She's drowning in debt from trying to keep up appearances. I just wanted the sunset. That's when it hit me. Happiness isn't something you perform. It's something you experience. And you can't experience anything real while you're busy curating it for an audience. This is the shift that changes everything. Real joy comes from being fully present in your actual life. Not partially present in a carefully staged version of someone else's fantasy. And here's the part that's going to sound crazy, but stick with me. And listen, I'm not saying delete Instagram. I'm saying use it differently. Follow people who share real struggles alongside real victories. Follow accounts that make you think, not just feel inadequate. Follow creators who value authenticity over aesthetic. Because here's what the algorithm doesn't want you to know. There's a whole community of people out there who are tired of the performance, who want real connection, who understand that good vibes only is just another way of saying, I'm afraid of emotional honesty. Find your people, build your community, share your truth. And when someone posts their perfectly filtered morning routine with their motivational caption about choosing joy, you can smile and scroll past, because you know the secret they're desperately hiding. That real happiness doesn't photograph well. It doesn't get viral. It doesn't come with a preset filter or a caption template. It comes from accepting all of who you are, the messy, complicated, sometimes negative, always real you. Alright, so here's where this gets interesting. I tried something 3 weeks ago that genuinely terrified me. And the results? They'll probably shock you as much as they shocked me. I posted something real. Not pretty, not inspiring, not curated, just true. It was a photo of me at my desk at 2 a.m., eyes red from crying, surrounded by empty coffee cups. Caption: Panic attack number 3 this week. Not okay. Don't know how to fix this. Just needed to say it out loud. I hovered over post for 15 minutes. Fingers shaking. Finally hit it and immediately wanted to delete it. Want to know what happened? I lost 47 followers in the first hour. My engagement rate tanked. But then something shifted. I got 23 DMs. Real messages. People sharing their panic attacks. Their struggles. Their relief that someone finally said, I'm not okay, without wrapping it in a motivational bow. 3 of those people became actual friends. We text now. Real conversations. One person told me, you posting that probably saved my life tonight. That was worth more than 10,000 likes on a fake sunset post. So here's my challenge to you, and I'm serious about this. For the next 7 days, post one thing that's real. Something that scares you. Something that might lose you followers. Then come back and tell me, what's one negative emotion you've been trying to Instagram away? Share a struggle. Share a fear. Share a moment of genuine confusion or frustration. And then watch what happens. You might lose some followers. But I guarantee you'll gain something infinitely more valuable. People who see you, not your performance. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one negative emotion you've been trying to Instagram away? Let's normalize being human, not perfect. I'm reading every single comment, and I'll be responding to as many as I can. Use hashtag #RealNotFiltered so we can find each other and build a community based on authenticity, not aesthetics. And listen, if this video helped you see the positivity trap for what it is, do me a solid. Share it with one person who needs to hear this message. Just one. Because somewhere right now, someone's scrolling through Instagram thinking they're the problem. When really, it's the system that's broken. Before you go, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We're building something different here, a place where real beats perfect every single time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Remember, your worth isn't measured in likes. Your emotions aren't flaws. And your real life? It's already enough, even without the filter. Final question for the road. Are you team delete Instagram or team use it differently? Drop your answer below. No wrong answers. I just want to know where you're at. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. So make sure to subscribe to see them.